Hey guys, so for reasons I don't understand, the YouTube algorithm has been suggesting a lot of old clips from the Cosby show because I don't ever look up Bill Cosby. But it made me think of something that I've thought about for years, especially when reading books. An observation. So whether they realize it or not, I think a lot of authors, and this probably extends to people who do other creative works or whatever, they put elements of themselves into their work unconsciously, things they're not even realizing they're doing. So what immediately comes to mind for me, this example, is when I read Fight Club when I was 19 years old, and I kind of noticed a lot of homoerotic undertones in the book. And then when I read some of other Chuck Palahniuk's work, I also saw homoerotic undertones. I said overtones, undertones. Well, Fight Club is almost overtone. But at the time, Chuck Palahniuk was not out of the closet. I mean, he actually got kind of defensive when he thought a journalist was going to out him, which was kind of funny to me because I thought it was kind of not obvious that he was gay, but it was like you're clearly writing some stuff that kind of seems, I don't want to say seems gay, but sure enough, he's gay. So you read Fight Club and you're like, yeah, not surprised by that. So like I said, sometimes people will put elements of who they are into their work, even when they don't want people to necessarily know about those elements of who they are. What does this have to do with the Cosby Show clips? So Bill Cosby had a lot of say-so with the creative design of that show. I mean, like even to what Clara was going to be a lawyer, what he was going to be a doctor. But why did he choose to be a gynecologist? Like, why did he choose to be a gynecologist? Okay, because it really didn't add anything to the show. If anything, it would have kind of made sense for him to be like a pediatrician or maybe even like a child psychiatrist. I guess it's the 80s. There was a whole, maybe there was like more of a stigma with psychiatry at the time. Maybe they thought that would imply other things, but it would have made more sense for him to be a pediatrician. Think about all the fun they could have had him dealing with like little kids in the office and all the jokes, because he worked well with kids. But then the other thing is, why did he have an office in his house? Like it was in the basement of his house. Like Bill Cosby chose to have his character have a gynecological office in the basement of his house. That's a little strange, isn't it?